Okay, so I've got all of my milk right here, like the whole milk. I am lactose intolerant, unfortunately. This hurts my stomach to drink or to eat with milk, but I cook with so many, like, so many things that call for whole milk. So I buy a jug of this, keep it in here, and it's only a couple days old, and you can see I've already used a bunch of it. This is a lifesaver. I have made so much with this over the past couple days. Actually, the soup we made last night called for like 2 cups of this. And then buttermilk. Keep that for making biscuits and stuff in there. And then waters, you can't go wrong. I need to refill that, but we got a bunch of water. And then this up here, I keep my sour cream, cream cheese, butter, sticks of butter, and then this, I'm gonna make a chicken pot pie, so I've got some crescent rolls up here and more cream cheese in the back. And then for this side, I've got Cokes, and this is like the condiment shelf. We got grape jelly. I got this because we needed some jelly, but raspberry reserve, I haven't even opened it to try it, but we'll see. And then this is the orange marmalade I was telling you all that I made from scratch. If y'all are from the South, you've probably had this before. And if you're not, go out and look for orange marmalade either at your grocery store or farmer's market or even online, because y'all should try it. If y'all like oranges, you'll love it. And then condiments and chocolate syrup and for chocolate milk, of course. And then up here is our cooking shelf. Besides like the Catalina, we got barbecue sauce and ranch, and then balsamic vinaigrette. I keep Italian dressing in here. Dale's, we use a lot of Dale seasoning. And this, I'm not even gonna attempt to say it, Worcestershire sauce, I don't even know, but this is great too, which my camera won't focus, but yeah. And then soy sauce for when we're doing like seafood, shrimps and stuff like that. And this, if you can even see it, sweet and sour sauce, I think is what it is. Sweet chili sauce. That is really good for when we make butterfly coconut shrimp. That's a really good dip. And then up here, we got more stuff that we cook with. That's sweet and sour sauce. And then we've got garlic, because we were buying garlic cloves and they were just getting molded really quickly, and I don't know how to prevent that. So I just went ahead and bought just minced garlic. And then yeast. I use a lot of dry active yeast, or active yeast, I don't know why I said dry. And then Nathan, some of his recipes called for sun-dried tomatoes. We've got 2 of those. We got relish and Dijon mustard, if I even said that right, Parmesan cheese, and then we've got lime and lemon juice. Very good for seafood. And then up here we keep our canned drinks, and then eggs, butter, and I just opened this and only used a little bit, so I just stuck it in here. So there's that. And then this is what we cooked last night, which is probably not even gonna look good, but it's supposed to be white cheddar, but all I had was yellow cheddar, but it tastes the same, so that was good. And then this is the chocolate cake I made, and you'll never believe what I put in it that the recipe called for. Coffee. A cup of brewed coffee. I have never in my life even heard of that, but it turned out good, if y'all can even see the cake. And then the icing was homemade whipped cream cheese icing. I put a bunch of this in there, like a cup of this, with a whole block of Philadelphia cream cheese, and I put it in my little thing right there and let it mix, and it literally makes this by itself, if you whip it hard enough and fast enough and long enough, makes whipped cream, homemade whipped cream. So I made like a whipped cream, but then I put cream cheese in it to give it a good flavor. Then I put some spritz of coconut abstract in it, and it was so good, and it's really good on a chocolate cake. So anywho, here's my things that are weathering. I really need to cook them. Bell peppers. And then I use this is what I use for spaghetti and lasagna. That right there. And we're gonna use it on a pizza too. And I made chicken spaghetti with that. That was really good. And then there's an extra Italian dressing, pickles for when I make potato salad. My mama always bought kosher dill pickles and chopped them up and put them in there, and they're so good. And then don't hate on the brand. I know a lot of people are particular, like Blue Plate or Miracle Whip, whatever. This is what I use because a lot of recipes call for this particular brand. This is really good in potato salad and stuff like that. This is the kind of milk we're using at the time. We haven't really found a great one that is lactose free. And then there's my picture of lemonade. It matches the fruit bowl on the counter. And then tea, and then we got orange juice back there and apple juice. So, for the drawers, this drawer is sandwich stuff. So, cheese and all kinds of meat and whatnot. And then this drawer, I've got all of our vegetables. We got chives, celery, a purple onion, broccoli. That's the cabbage I gotta cook. Cilantro because I made homemade salsa the other day and it was so good. And then basil leaves. And then this drawer is cheese. We've got, what do you call that? Taco things. Why can't I think of that name? I don't remember what that is. Anyways, not taco shells, but the soft ones. Anyways, so we've got all kinds of cheese and stuff in here. What is that? More cheese, pepper jack cheese. I've got bacon and sausage. If you're looking for a good sausage, I know you can't even really see it. Kaneka original. You can even do like the spicy and whatever, but Kaneka sausage. Look it up. It is wonderful. It's so good. And then of course you got hot dogs. I'm gonna make a cheese dip and it called for that, so I bought that. And then we've got mozzarella cheese because we're gonna make a homemade pizza. Parmesan, a block of Parmesan cheese, Italian cheese, and then Gouda because I made some kind of burgers that called for this kind of cheese. Probably won't even finish using that, but okay, so that would be my whole fridge, and I'm lacking a lot of things because we ran out of some things that we use a lot, but I can't think of anything. But okay, so the top drawer, we've got little things of ice cream and then popsicles that are really gross. Otherwise, they'd probably be gone, but they're sour. I did not know they were sour. Yeah, anyways, this, I don't know if y'all ever seen this, but these things right here are for glasses such as like whiskey glasses, and you fill it up and it makes balls. There. It makes these balls of ice. Nathan got them. They're really cool. Thought that was awesome. And then we've got whipped cream and pizza pies because I'm gonna eventually make a pizza. And pro tip, if you ever make too much batter for cookie dough, just put it in the freezer and then thaw it out, and then you can make cookies even more. Down here we've got, I need to cook this, but cucumber, cheese, zucchini and squash, and then ground beef, hot dogs. I was supposed to buy a whole chicken. This is what they gave me. Y'all, I am little, like petite. Look at this. It's the same size as my hand. When I bought this online from Walmart, I looked up whole chicken. This is what popped up. I just clicked on it, bought it, and this is what I got. What even is this? I've never even seen this. Anyways, we got shrimp, chicken breast. So I buy the huge pack of them, and then I just put 2 in a bag and freeze them like that. I got a bunch of those. And then, what is that? Oh, beef tips. And then hash browns because there's a recipe in Joanna Gaines' cookbook that calls for something like that. And then biscuits because these were the only biscuits they had, the frozen kind. But it works. And then we got drums and chicken wings for doing something on the grill one day. But yeah, that is the whole kitchen tour, really. Besides my seasoning cabinet, which I'm getting aggravated, but my camera only holds like 20 minutes of film, and I have like 1 minute left to tell y'all goodbye. But very quickly, oh no, I have like 40 seconds. Okay. So this is my seasoning cabinet. This is all the things that I cook with. This is what Nathan cooks with on his grill. This is my baking stuff, all my abstracts and abstract, is that even what that's called? Extract. Wow. Anyways, all of that's in this area. But I have 2 seconds, so